Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2020 NAIOP Minnesota Chapter President, Anders Pesavento, Vice President of Capital Markets at Ryan Companies, U.S., Inc.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2020 NAIOP Minnesota Awards of Excellence. We're here to recognize exceptional developments by NAIOP members and their teams. This year, we had 37 nominated projects in 14 categories. During the program, we'll also recognize the Broker Award winner selected out of 17 nominated brokers and this year's President's Award winner. We're extremely grateful for the dedicated supporters of NAIOP and of this event, and give our sincere thanks to our signature sponsors, Davis, Fabianski, Westra, Hart & Thompson, TCF Commercial Banking, and Winthrop & Weinstein. We also extend heartfelt thanks to all of our sponsors at the supporting level. We would not be able to host this event without all of your support. Now more than ever, your support of NAIOP and our initiatives is so critically important. I know we all wish we could be together in person, sharing drinks, stories, and great food, and hopefully we can resume our in-person events soon. So if you haven't already, go mix that cocktail. I know I'm drinking out of this bad boy, so keep it classy, NAIOP Minnesota, and get ready for a great program. Finally, thanks to our media partner, Twin Cities Business, and our award sponsor, Art Partners Group. Tonight, I have the distinct privilege of presenting NAIOP Minnesota's 2020 President's Award. It's NAIOP's highest honor, with the winner selected from a field of candidates nominated by our members. The award recognizes outstanding service to the commercial real estate industry and salutes service to NAIOP and to the community. On behalf of NAIOP Minnesota, I'm proud to present the 2020 NAIOP President's Award to Murray Kornberg, Executive Vice President of Commercial Lending for Colliers Mortgage. A commercial real estate leader for more than 30 years, Murray has been involved in closing more than $3 billion of commercial real estate loans. He's served as president of his own development company and then vice president of CSM Corporation. With CBRE Capital Markets, Murray was a top producer in the Americas. He moved on to being executive vice president with Doherty Funding. Since Doherty's acquisition by Colliers International, Murray is Executive Vice President of Commercial Lending for Colliers Mortgage. In addition to serving as the 2008 NAIOP Minnesota President, Murray served several terms on the board of directors. He's chaired our Education Committee and our PAC. Anyone who knows Murray or worked with him on a deal knows the passion he brought to his work. Murray's been described to me as really a city builder. He loves the idea of changing both the landscape and the future of the Twin Cities. You can't go anywhere in the Twin Cities without coming across a building that he worked on and helped capitalize. One of the largest transactions in the Twin Cities, and one Murray worked on, was Ryan's 11 condo project. And we can unequivocally say that without his support and guidance, that deal wouldn't be rising out of the ground today. A frequent speaker at NAIOP programs, Murray has led countless spirited discussions with that loud, booming voice and created many unforgettable moments. A well-known advocate for the power of mentorship, Murray has assisted many young professionals in getting established. I've had the privilege of seeing Murray work, and his ability to structure and execute complex deals is second to none. Throughout his career, Murray's been a significant contributor in raising the awareness of the Twin Cities as a great market for investors and as a fantastic leader and volunteer with NAIOP. For exceptional work in representing and advancing commercial real estate, and for having helped so many current and upcoming professionals, NAIOP Minnesota is proud to recognize Murray Kornberg with its 2020 President's Award.
My name is Giuliano Kornberg. As many of you know, my dad, or Pops as we like to call him, has been fighting cancer since the end of 2019 and is at the Mayo Clinic recovering from post-surgical complications. He asked me to deliver his comments, and it is my honor to accept this award on his behalf and share his thoughts with you. From this point forward, pretend that it's Murray speaking. I can guarantee that I'll deliver his speech in less time than he would have taken. Thank you to all the members, board of directors, and staff of NAIOP for recognizing me for this award. It is truly the most meaningful award I have received over my long career in the Minneapolis real estate industry, and I'm honored to be joining the group of previous award recipients who collectively represent some of the finest real estate and community leaders of the last 30 years. We are living in remarkable times. The coronavirus pandemic and resultant economic fallout, the change in our life, work, and personal behaviors, our new normal home life, and trying to balance concerns over our children's health with our desire to see them return to school safely have all given us new perspective about what it is we do and why and how we do it. I would argue that in these difficult conditions, having relationships like those we form at NAIOP provide an extra level of comfort, as we all have a shared passion and work background and are uniquely equipped to understand each other's challenges. These times have taught us to be more resilient, a skill that will be useful long after the vaccine for coronavirus has been deployed. In 1986, I moved to the Twin Cities without knowing anybody to start working in my family's under-the-radar real estate company. I was about the same age as Giuliano is now. A broker told me that if I wanted to meet people, the easiest way to do it would be to join real estate professional organizations. It sounded like good advice to me at the time, so I joined NAIOP and the Minnesota Shopping Center Association, and it's from these organizations where many of my longest-standing friendships have been created. In the early 1990s, I was recruited, must have been by Tony, to take a more active role in NAIOP and began my long affiliation with this wonderful organization. I had no idea that some 30 years later, I would be selected as the recipient of this award. I also had no idea that by agreeing to be on the program committee, I was committing myself, didn't know at the time, to a 10-year and longer tenure track to become president of this chapter. At the peak of the recession, our chapter was faced with enormous challenges. We had perennially been one of the largest chapters in the country with an envious budget, excellent educational programming, a legislative affairs committee that gave real teeth to our industry, and the reputation of being one of the best organized chapters in the country. Seems like a pretty good time to assume the presidency. All of that changed as membership began to drop off and we retrenched to save the organization. One of my proudest achievements as president that year was ensuring that NAIOP stayed solvent during that difficult time, and more importantly, that we were able to implement important new programs that would continue to make our chapter relevant to its members and our community into the future. In particular, I'm proud of the fact that we established the Developing Leaders Committee during my tenure as president, giving these members a seat at the decision-making table for the chapter. The Developing Leaders program has been one of NAIOP's most successful programs, helping advance the careers of our younger members through mentorship, social activities, and community involvement. My enthusiasm for the Developing Leaders program in 2009 is in part explained by my long-held belief in mentorship. Over the course of my career, I have worked hard to make myself available as a mentor, both formally and informally. But I'm most surprised and gratified every time someone says, "I'd like to introduce you to Murray. He's my mentor." Because it's with those people that I never had any formal mentor relationship established. I urge everyone listening to become more active in mentorship, both as a mentee and as a mentor. The rewards for the mentee are perhaps more initially obvious, but helping advance the personal and professional development of a mentee is just as rewarding for the mentor. If you pay it forward by mentoring someone, I promise you that good things will happen to both. Because of my longevity in the industry, I've been able to witness and participate in transactions that have reshaped our skyline and improved our communities. The work that our organization's principal members do is truly astounding, and the risks that they take to see their projects through have a lasting impact on the Twin Cities for years to come. In my own small way, I like to think that I have assisted in these efforts, working on projects in downtown Minneapolis, downtown St. Paul, Uptown, and all the suburban communities that make up our metropolitan area. I'm not a big believer in keeping score, but it is a numbers game. I've been involved in closing in excess of $5 billion of debt and equity transactions over the span of my career, including some of the highest profile transactions over the last decade. I don't use these numbers to brag, but to make a point. In order to survive and thrive in a competitive marketplace in an ever-changing economic landscape, I believe that to last the long haul, you either have to exploit a specific skill set that you have, or to carve out a niche for yourself in which you can be more successful than your competition. Become a master of your craft, whatever that craft is, and devote yourself to constantly improving and upgrading your skills. Our industry lives on information, and more information you have that you can make relevant to your everyday work will help you on this goal of mastering your craft. And, by the way, this does not come easy. You have to work harder and smarter than you think. If you've put in a long day at the office and at client meetings, but know that you just have to get that last email out, do it. Work until you think you are working hard and then go 10 steps further. I have many people who have helped me on this journey to thank. First, I'd like to thank all of my employers who always gave me the time to participate in NAIOP and were also significant contributors to the organization. I'd like to acknowledge Dave Carland, Bill Franke, and of course, Gary Holmes at CSM. I'd also like to acknowledge Doug Seiler, my former business partner at CBRE, and the managing directors at CBRA during that time frame, Whit Payton and Blake Hastings. I'd also like to acknowledge the support of David Duran and Mike Doherty at Doherty Funding, and David in his new role at Colliers Mortgage. I would also like to thank my own mentors whose guidance and thoughtful advice have helped me in my career. Most importantly, I want to thank my wife Letitia and our children Giuliano, Dennis, and Irina for giving me the time to participate in NAIOP and allowing me to achieve the professional success I have. I can't tell you how many pictures we have from family trips that show me on the phone or computer while everyone else is ready to get on the boat or go on safari or head to dinner. All of these pictures are the same, me signaling just 5 minutes more, which of course was a bald-faced lie. We reached a happy medium on me working just enough to not totally destroy our entire vacation and them agreeing to do it all again on our next trip. I'm switching back to Giuliano now. I know that Pops wanted nothing more than to give you this presentation personally, but that just wasn't possible. I'm happy to have been able to share his thoughts with you, and please join me again in congratulating Murray on being awarded the President's Award for 2020.
Throughout our program, we will hear from several of Murray's colleagues and friends in honor of this prestigious recognition.
Murray, you are the best. You and I both can agree on that. It's not often in an individual's career that they can hire a third-party consultant, a mortgage broker no less, and that person becomes a meaningful mentor and a good friend. You have been that person to me and many others in our industry. On behalf of McGough and me personally, congratulations and thank you.
Hey, Murray. Congratulations on being selected as the 2020 recipient of the prestigious NAIOP President's Award. I think it's wonderful, and I think it's appropriate that you're being recognized by your peers for all the contributions you've given to the local chapter of NAIOP over the years. I'm also hopeful that you can channel all the positive energy that the membership is conveying to you through this award towards a speedy recovery. You've got a lot of people out there that care deeply about you and are pulling for you. So stay strong, my friend, be well, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon. And again, congratulations, Murray.
Murray, congratulations on receiving the President's Award, and thank you for all your great service to NAIOP. It seems like only yesterday, but it was 1993 when you first reported to work at CSM, and in your enthusiasm, you shook hands with everybody every morning for the first full week, which quickly led to the internal handshake ban, but that was often overridden, which what became known as the Murray waiver, whenever we had something truly worthy of celebration. I've enjoyed the many years I've worked with you, not only for your professionalism and your wisdom, but also for your infectious, positive attitude and the way you care for and you support everyone you come across in our industry. And who doesn't appreciate your uncanny ability to provide brief, concise answers to just about any question? Go Murray.
Now, on to the building awards. In late June, a group of 30 judges virtually toured the nominated projects and rated them on criteria including site development, architectural integrity, interior design, integration into the community, market feasibility, unique challenges, and sustainable attributes. Each project was presented via Zoom to a group of 5 judges, each representing a different discipline. Now please welcome presenters Chandra Lex and Mike Lowe, representing our signature sponsor, TCF Commercial Banking.
Our first category tonight is Industrial Build-to-Suit, and the nominees are: entered by Duke Realty, Amazon Last Mile is the first newly constructed last mile facility in the Twin Cities. Amazon is the first to occupy the larger redevelopment project, which resulted in a 3-building logistics park. This revitalized a key portion of the Northwest submarket and required creative techniques to address the environmental and geotechnical challenges stemming from the site's prior uses.
And entered by Mortensen, Crown Ironworks is the company's headquarters. Using a collaboration between developer, construction, tenant, and city, a tight timeline was navigated to deliver a great project. In addition to the office space, the project entailed designing a sizable lab and extraction facility for the multi-purpose tenant.
Entered by the Opus Group, Renewal by Anderson Value Add Center addressed Anderson's need to expand their manufacturing warehouse and office space. This 359,000 square foot building solved a need for storage and sequencing of manufacturing work while freeing up space in their existing facility for future line expansions.
And the winner is Crown Ironworks.
This collaboration between developer, construction, tenant, and city navigated a tight timeline. The design achieved the city's vision while meeting the tenant's need to incorporate a design that attracted and retained talent. This entailed designing a lab and extraction facility for the multi-purpose industrial building. The project brought a workforce of 120 into a property that hadn't produced taxes for years. Congratulations to Mortensen and the entire project team.
The next category is Light Industrial Low Finish, and the sole nominee and winner is Holisek Business Park, entered by Sambatech Inc.
Holisek Business Park is a 2-building, 378,000 square foot industrial development on a 50-acre site. The project team creatively solved the site challenges to maximize the buildable area. This included significant swamp deposits, a regional petroleum pipeline bisecting the site, and wetland mitigation. Congratulations to Sambatech and the entire project team.
In the category of Light Industrial High Finish, the sole nominee and winner is Northern Stacks 5, entered by Hyde Development.
This 118,000 square foot building is the 5th in this 1.7 million square foot master planned business park. Unique challenges included working with regulatory authorities to redevelop this former Superfund site. Project leaders Mortensen Construction and Braun Intertech delivered the building within tight timelines and demanding specifications. Features include sustainable attributes such as natural light, restored prairie landscaping, and trail system. Congratulations to Hyde Development and the entire project team.
Finally, the award for Industrial Bulk Distribution, and the sole nominee and winner is Dodd Road Business Center, entered by the Opus Group.
This 153,000 square foot speculative project has 32 feet of clear height. Offering flexibility to a variety of users, it is a functional and modern space with an attractive brick facade that's atypical of a bulk warehouse. It also has convenient access to major transportation routes. The challenges faced during construction include unprecedented rain and the addressing of pandemic conditions. Congratulations to Opus and the entire project team.
There are 3 traits that describe Murray Kornberg's professional career. He's smart, he's your trusted advisor, and he likes to talk. People ask me all the time, what makes Murray so good at his job? And to me, it's pretty simple. He's seen it all, and he's done it all. If you ask Murray what an interest rate swap is, he can not only explain it to you, but he can also tell you exactly how it's priced. When I was a child, we all wanted to play basketball just like Michael Jordan. Well, if you want to be a mortgage broker, you want to play just like Murray Kornberg.
Well, Murray, I guess NAIOP has finally forgiven you for inviting me to speak on a panel in Minneapolis all the way from Philadelphia. Mary, there's no one more worthy of receiving this award than you. You are the most honest mortgage banker I have ever encountered. I especially like the phone calls you and I had where you were looking for the stupid lender of the month. Thankfully, I only qualified as such once in our relationship. It is an honor for me to call you a longtime client, but most importantly, a great friend. Congratulations on the receipt of the President's Award from NAIOP. Here's to many more awards to come.
I would like to congratulate my longtime friend, Murray Kornberg, for receiving NAIOP's 2020 President's Award. I would especially like to thank the Canadian government for exporting the Kornbergs to us. Winnipeg's loss is our gain. Murray, you've had a profound impact on the Twin Cities real estate finance market over the past 20 or 30 years. Your wisdom and insights, which you're always happy to share, whether you're asked or not, are always thoughtful, well-informed, and very thorough. As many of you know, Murray has served on many committees and panels over the years. In fact, I'm surprised and a little disappointed when Murray is not on the podium. We might get to lunch on time, but the rest of us missed out on his knowledge, wit, and intelligence. I am also very happy and grateful to claim Murray as a friend and have enjoyed our decades-long lunches at Uncle Frankie's and our many conversations about families, football, or whatever else might be the topic of the day. Congratulations, my friend.
Now, please join me in welcoming to the stage Katie Welsh and Rachel Bristow of signature sponsor Fabianski, Westra, Hart, and Thompson.
In the category of medical office, the nominees are: entered by Davis, City Place Medical 2 is a partnership with Shriners Hospitals for Children to drive their mission while producing their first ever leased outpatient clinic in the market. Davis unveiled a state-of-the-art option that achieved their goals within the development. Davis maneuvered with the nonprofit's local and national boards, negotiated the waiver of a major use exclusive, and met a tight timeline for occupancy.
Entered by RJM Construction, Twin Cities Orthopedics is a state-of-the-art physical therapy and sports performance clinic. The project includes a medical office, a fitness studio, gym space, and an underwater treadmill. Unique challenges addressed included needing to weld the ribs on the radius roof by hand. The result is that RJM ensured that the facility met TCO's standards of care and a patient-centered team approach.
Entered by MSP Commercial, Woodbury Medical Building is a 41,000 square foot medical office featuring natural stone, brick, and curtain wall glass. Development included simultaneous design and construction of the shell and the clinic and surgery center. Stormwater regulation changes and uncooperative weather presented challenges, which were overcome with team collaboration and creative scheduling.
And the winner is Twin Cities Orthopedics, Waconia.
This project's design elements were driven by the needs of TCO's athletic training services, including precast walls for durability and function. The building also brings TCO's training and physical therapy services under one roof. RJM's dedicated healthcare project teams work to ensure that the facility is built to meet TCO standards. These standards include the highest quality of care and a patient-centered team approach. Congratulations to RJM and the entire project team.
Next, in the category of mixed use, the nominees are: entered by Oppidan, LOA 46 integrated 8 months of community feedback to transform a site previously occupied by a fuel company, a remanufactured home factory, and lumber yard. The outcome is a beautiful 5-story, grocery-anchored, mixed-use development. The transit-oriented design is highly desired, with ample connections to public transportation and convenient walking paths.
Entered by the Ackerberg Group, MN 46 in Minneapolis represents an intersection of neighborhoods, ideas, and lifestyles. The 54-unit apartment house brings together the urban living while juxtaposing the natural amenities of the Minnehaha Falls area. Through community engagement, MN 46 introduces the vision of minimal modern living to the community to provide the long-term value the neighborhood deserves.
Entered by Mohagan Hansen Architecture and Interiors, Nolan Maines reimagined the site's potential to create luxury living. The development expanded existing walkways, created a public plaza, and provided ample parking while offering 100 new apartment units. Nolan Mains offers a ground-level retail experience with a four-sided design approach, connecting existing retailers with 5 levels of apartments above.
And the winner is Nolan Mains.
This mixed-use development concept was centered around pedestrian flow and resulted in a collaborative public and private effort. The process included neighborhood meetings to solicit input and share renderings to decrease concerns. This innovative approach resulted in an urban-scale building offering a special and iconic destination. Congratulations to Mohegan Hansen and the entire project team.
In the category of office multi-tenant, the sole nominee and winner is the 241 building in Minneapolis's North Loop neighborhood, entered by Avison Young.
Swervo Development designed and constructed this 13-story, 210,000 square foot building to accommodate the growth of technology company Koerber. The building features 30,000 square foot floor plates, expansive views of the skyline, and provides on-site parking to tenants and neighborhood businesses. Congratulations to Avison Young and the entire project team.
Congratulations, Murray, on winning the President's Award this year. Think about the millions of square feet of office and industrial space that you financed, the thousands of apartments that have come into existence because you were part of the teams that did those. You are so deserving of this award, and I, from the bottom of my heart, wish you the best today and enjoy this incredible award.
Hey, Murray. There is no way I could get through any story in a 60-second clip, so I will leave you with this. You're a powerful force of passion, brilliance, extreme quirkiness, and genuine kindness. Your incredible work ethic and desire to help those around you succeed is like no other. You are one of a kind and a true gift to humanity, and I cannot think of anyone else who is more deserving of this award. Cheers to you, my friend. Keep fighting.
Murray, congratulations on the President's Award. An outstanding professional that you are, always offering creative solutions to every project we work on. And quite honestly, it's a pleasure to work with an individual with characters such as yours. Always thinking, always engaging, always putting others ahead of yourself. Congratulations.
Now, please welcome our next presenters, Jill Rasmussen and Matt O'Keefe, representing signature sponsor Davis.
In the category of multifamily, 1 to 5 stories, the sole nominee and winner is Chamberlain, entered by Inland Development Partners.
This is the first new multifamily project on the city's east side in nearly 30 years. Inland Development Partners and Kraus Anderson worked with the city in renovating 3 existing buildings, constructing 3 new buildings, and extending Richfield Parkway. The Chamberlain features Class A apartments that include 20% affordable housing in an amenity-rich development. Congratulations to Inland Development Partners and the entire project team.
In the category of multifamily 6+ stories, the nominees are entered by McGough. The Fenley Luxury Apartments at Bloomington Central Station is a 402-unit high-end rental complex including top-of-the-market amenities, a courtyard entry drop-off, Skyway Lounge, work-from-home cafe, and parking garage with tenant stalls on the floor of their unit. The ground floor retail space is positioned to complement the work, live, play experience.
Entered by BDH, Irvine Exchange is in the hotbed of breweries and restaurants. The minimalist design creates a fresh sentiment and elevates the area's multi-housing. Taking advantage of existing surroundings, the 6-story complex connects residents to amenities, attractions, and the natural beauty of the Mississippi River. Irvine Exchange targets a wide dimension of residents, from the up-and-coming millennial to the accomplished empty nester.
The next entry, entered by the Opus Group, the Maven on Broadway meets the demand for multifamily housing options in the downtown core. Opus partnered with Titan Development on this mixed-use project, the first of its kind in the city and walking distance of Mayo Clinic's campus. The 6-story building includes 154 residential units and a retail space. Units feature high-end finishes and include studios, penthouse, and furnished units.
Entered by Mortensen, Rafter is an $83 million apartment tower that is a love letter to its surrounding neighborhood. Rafter, the term for a group of turkeys, features 26 stories with 6 levels of heated parking, 283 units, and an amenity deck. These turkeys, who reside in the neighborhood, represent the area's eclectic and proud heritage.
Entered by Collier's Mortgage, Second plus Second in the Minneapolis North Loop is a multifamily development that created a modern, timeless building that was woven into the surrounding community. A sense of place for the neighborhood was created by weaving retail with modern residences and landscape plaza. This 6-story project contains 158 rental apartments, retail, and underground parking.
And the winner is Rafter.
The design team drew inspiration from the culture and distinct historical context to define Rafter's aesthetics. Rafter adds height and density to a previously underutilized site and strengthens the retail corridor with new commercial space and public plaza to improve the pedestrian experience. A 3-story tall mural emphasizes the project's ties to the arts community. Congratulations to Mortensen and the entire project team.
Our next category is Repositioned, Renovated, New Use. The nominees are, entered by the Opus Group, 3701 Wayzata, was redeveloped from an iconic single-tenant office building into a vibrant multi-tenant building, while maintaining a park-like setting on the 24-acre site. The 1954 building, with panoramic views, offers unique occupancy solutions as evidenced by the lease-up of the entire vacant building in only 12 months.
Entered by the Koerber Group, Commission House Apartments is a renovated, historically designated building featuring studio apartments and retail spaces in the Lower Town District. Built in 1889, its history in retail is incorporated with renovation. The apartment building provides residents with unique units and essential amenities. Historic elements were featured in the rejuvenated, additive, and rewarding project.
Entered by McGough, its headquarters highlights a renovation that created 54,000 square feet of office and collaborative space. The previous building's wings were demolished, and a new 2-story entry addition was constructed. It features a curved, poured-in-place concrete staircase and a brick exterior. The terminal's 25,000 square foot boat truss area was structurally reinforced, which restored the roof to its original splendor.
Entered by Hyde Development, Northern Stacks Boiler Room is a creative reuse of a 75-year-old boiler room within a 2 million square foot complex. This structure originally housed coal-fired smokestacks that heated the World War II era production facility. When the former manufacturing plant was redeveloped into the Northern Stacks Business Park, this structure was restored, improved, and adapted into the Forgotten Star Brewery and Event Center.
And the winner is Commission House Apartments.
This historically designated building features 26 studio apartments and retail spaces in St. Paul's Lower Town District. Built in 1889, Commission House's history in retail was accented in the renovation. Historic elements are featured, and the apartment house provides residents with unique units and the essential amenities. The efforts resulted in a distinguished and fitting redevelopment for the building and neighborhood. Congratulations to Koerber and the entire project team.
Our final category is Repositioned, Renovated, Tenant Improvement. The nominees are, entered by Nelson Worldwide, Chartwell features a contemporary, flexible working environment that supports Chartwell's energetic culture, breaking norms of what is expected in the financial industry The space boasts a large hub off the reception area for internal and informal client meetings. Other features include access to natural light and a large community space to support collaboration and employee comfort.
Entered by Rochon Corporation, the Marsh and McLennan Agency Relocation and Remodel renovated a dark office warehouse suite into a bright, vibrant workplace that offered new ways to work and provide perks for its 300 employees in its Midwest headquarters. The 45,000 square foot single-story office combined proximity to shopping and dining to make an ideal location.
Entered by PCL Construction, Second Harvest Heartland Distribution Center is a 232,000 square foot building, including a volunteer center that accommodates over 200 volunteers packing food, 30,000 square feet of refrigerated space, and expanded office space. Second Harvest Heartland now supports receiving and distributing 180 million pounds of food annually that provides 150 million meals.
Entered by J.E. Dunn Construction, the Tractor Works building preserved the aesthetic and structural characteristics while providing new amenity spaces that better support Tractor Works tenants and the larger community. Emphasis was placed on sustainability, health and wellness, and community engagement, with the result including energy efficiency, public common spaces, and an art gallery.
Entered by Kraus Anderson Construction Company, University Enterprise Laboratories is a private, not-for-profit biotechnology incubator. Faced with full occupancy and the need for additional laboratory space, UEL completed a two-story addition comprised primarily of flexible laboratories and interactive support space. The unique financing was accomplished with new market tax credits, and upon completion, the project was fully occupied.
Entered by Ryan Companies US Inc., Wells Fargo Rochester reimagined to capitalize on goals of the heart of the city district, with upgrades including providing extensions of public spaces and an expansive interior. The project renovated more than 100,000 square feet. This included replacement of exterior glass to create a transparent working environment, a reimagined facade, and emphasis on creating views into and out of the building.
And the winner is Wells Fargo Rochester.
This reimagined design features an expansive interior with iconic glass lobby, extension of public space with clear visibility between access points, and an open working environment. Unique challenges included incorporating 2 exterior canopies over a major roadway. The project's success involved coordination between multiple anchor tenants and integrating the city's plans and goals. Congratulations to Ryan and the entire project team.
Next, please welcome the 2020 NAIOP Special Events Committee co-chairs Laura Moore of Colliers and Michael Trotter of TCF Commercial Bank to present the NAIOP Minnesota 2020 Broker of the Year Award.
The Broker Award recognizes outstanding value provided by brokers and is exclusively available to brokers associated with projects nominated for a NAIOP Award of Excellence.
The selection committee reviewed nominations based on the criteria of unique challenges and value created, as well as any significant contributing factors.
The nominated brokers were Matt Engelson, Bruce Bonneman, and Colin Olson of Avison Young for 3701 Wayzata Boulevard.
Jim Damiani and Karen Barron of Newmark Knight Frank for Chartwell.
Mark Davis, Jill Rasmussen, and Michael Sharp of Davis for City Place Medical 2.
Jay Chmielski, Dan Friedner, and Patrick Cullen of Newmark Knight Frank for the McGough headquarters.
Paul Koerber of Tegra Group for Second Harvest Heartland Distribution Center.
Brent Erickson and Eric Ordway of Newmark Knight Frank for Tractor Works.
And finally, Misty Bowe, Steve Brown, and Jake Sampson of the Excelsior Group for the Woodbury Medical Building.
And it's our pleasure to present the 2020 Broker Award to Paul Koerber with Tegra Group for Second Harvest Heartland Distribution Center. The committee noted that he went above and beyond the call of duty as a broker and played a critical role in the development for his client.
Congratulations to Paul and to all of the nominated brokers.
We're on the home stretch, folks. To present our final awards of the evening, please welcome Tammy Deem and Aaron Mathern, representing signature sponsor Winthrop and Weinstein.
In the category of hospitality, the sole nominee and winner is Gray's Provisions and Libations, entered by Roshan Corporation.
Gray's Provisions and Libations is a food collective providing innovative dining in the North Loop. The building includes 6 kitchens, bars, and a cafe spread across 2 levels. Each kitchen highlights a local chef delivering one-of-a-kind dishes. With proximity to housing and entertainment, Gray's attracts a wide range of clientele, from foodies to pre-gamers. Congratulations to Rashawn and the entire project team.
In the category of special purpose, the nominees are: entered by Kraus Anderson Construction Company, Cambia Hills is the state's first purpose-built psychiatric residential treatment facility, combining housing, schooling, and treatment under one roof. It is an ambitious effort to transform children's mental health services by creating a built environment to support recovery. The facility combines myriad unprecedented services and a design emphasizing natural light.
Entered by United Properties, the Fillmore Theater and Element by Westin at Target Field Station is adjacent to the light rail's central transit hub. It features a 1,850 guest venue for music performance, as well as cutting-edge hotel suite, inviting public spaces, and a rooftop patio. The project's urban infill site maximizes its positive impact on the environment.
Entered by J.E. Dunn Construction, RH Minneapolis at the Gallery in Edina represents the brand's quest to revolutionize physical retailing, as well as its continued foray into destination hospitality, with a glass-encased restaurant opening onto a landscaped rooftop park. Comprised of 3 levels and nearly 60,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor space, this retail experience features artistic installations of luxury home furnishings in a gallery setting.
And the winner tonight is Cambia Hills of East Bethel.
This is Minnesota's first purpose-built residential psychiatric treatment facility, combining housing, schooling, and treatment. Suites feature modern design, culturally diverse art, invisible nursing stations, and direct access to secure courtyards. The Minnesota Society for Child and Adolescent Psychiatry defined the facility as a transformative initiative. Congratulations to Kraus Anderson and the entire project team.
The final building category of the night is senior living. The nominees are: entered by United Properties, Applewood Point of Maple Grove is a cooperative community that sets a new standard in senior housing through high-quality construction, tasteful design, and generous amenities. The project is a 102-unit senior cooperative that sold out prior to construction completion. The community's amenities include a golfing green, bocce ball, outdoor fireplace, and a plaza.
Entered by Oppidan, the Pillars of Prospect Park is a 10-story, 340,000 square foot building offering seniors independent living, assisted living, or memory care in an urban setting. The architecture maximizes space while emphasizing views. Its location along the light rail offers residents and staff easy access, and it is also smartly tied into the stormwater reuse system.
Entered by Ryan Companies US, Talamore Senior Living is a 168,000 square foot senior living community. It has independent living, assisted living, and memory care units. Talamore St. Cloud maximizes square footage as unit layouts are efficient and amenity spaces provide a mix of resident functionality and layout efficiency.
Entered by BDH, Windress attracts baby boomers looking to downsize. It is an upscale 62-plus community using a contemporary design with the amenity-rich lifestyle. It offers a cafe, craft room, wellness room, and club room, and more. As part of Catholic Elder Care's continuum of care, Windress was strategically developed near transitional care, assisted living, skilled nursing, and memory care facilities.
And our winner tonight is, well, this is a first. We have a 3-way tie. Congratulations to the Pillars of Prospect Park, Talamore Senior Living, and Windress.
The Pillars of Prospect Park, offers independent, assisted, or memory care living. Residents enjoy city living in the heart of the Prospect Park neighborhood, and an on-site childcare program allows residents to engage through organized playtime, reading books, and doing crafts. Congratulations to Oppidan and the entire project team. Talamore Senior Living's independent, assisted, and memory care units are an excellent example of maximizing square footage. The efficient unit layouts and amenity spaces provide residents with great functionality in the heart of St. Cloud. Congratulations to Ryan Companies US Inc. and the entire project team. Windress has a fresh design, combining amenity-rich lifestyle in a youthful community that generates positive energy and redefines senior living. Windress was developed to include transitional care, assisted living, skilled nursing, and memory care, allowing residents to move as their needs progress. Congratulations to BDH and the entire project team.
For those who don't know me, my name is Jim Gallivan and I'm with PCCP. And we've done a lot of business with Murray over the years. So Murray, I am honored to be able to congratulate you on your NAIOP President's Award. The first thought that came to my mind when I was told that you would be winning this award is a no-brainer. Why didn't this happen sooner? You're truly just a fantastic person. You're great to work with. I work with a lot of brokers across the U.S. And capital providers of different types, and there really isn't anyone quite like you from the standpoint of being capable and honest and straight shooter and understanding how complicated real estate deals work. You're the best. But honestly, more than that, you're just a wonderful person that's really fun to work with. And so I just have loved getting to know you over the years. I wholeheartedly congratulate you for this award, and I look forward to doing much more business with you and spending a lot more time in the future. So congratulations and best of luck in the future.
Hey, do you think in honor of Murray that it'd be fitting if we just stand a couple feet apart and just yell really loudly?
Probably. I mean, Murray is the first one to admit that loud, booming voice is probably his biggest known characteristic in the business. So yeah, let's do it.
I think that carried over to me actually gaining a fundamental amount of knowledge sitting outside your office all these years, Murray. I think I took away from a lot of client conversations and info gathering the most amount of knowledge I've probably taken away from any job. So I'm forever grateful to you for everything you've done for me. You've been a fantastic resource in that regard. You were a great boss and frankly a wonderful mentor throughout all of these years. So I can't think of anybody any more deserving than you to win this year's NAIOP Minnesota President's Award. We're all thinking of you, and stay well.
Yeah, Murray, just to echo a little bit on what Scott said there, you and I have known each other a long time, and we've been fortunate to work together in situations where we were coworkers, where I was your client, and most importantly, friends. So I've told you this many, many times over the years, but I'm going to say it again, and that is that you are simply the best at what you do. Your vast array of knowledge, I think, is compared to none, and your ability to even make your clients think outside the box. So I've learned a lot from you over the years. I'm so grateful that you're in my life, and this award is so well deserved by you. So congrats, my friend, and Godspeed.
Congratulations again to Murray, Paul, and all the 2020 Awards of Excellence nominees and winners. Let's raise a glass. Turn next to your spouse, friend, cat, or wall, and let's cheers to those folks. On behalf of NAIOP, we appreciate everyone's dedication to making this NAIOP chapter one of the finest commercial real estate organizations in the country. Thank you to the Special Events Committee for planning this event, our judges, 18 sponsors, 17 nominated brokers, and the 23 companies who submitted 37 projects. This confirms our industry has remarkable people who are continuing to deliver exceptional developments and redevelopments throughout our state. For those involved in the current projects, we look forward to your entries in the 2021 Awards of Excellence. Both nationally and especially here in Minnesota, NAIOP continues to deliver information and discussions to use in this unique time. On behalf of the Minnesota chapter leadership and staff, I appreciate that you're involved in NAIOP, and we look forward to seeing you at our future events. Thanks for watching. Be well, be positive, and be loving. Cheers.